And that's a wrap. Hey, my fabulous fiber friend. How's it going today? I'm so glad you're here because today we're gonna be learning the basics of mosaic knitting. You can see this beginner-friendly technique demonstrated here in our Etude number 6 pattern. This shawl was designed for you by Emily Walton and is the 6th in our series of Etude shawls in which you learn a new technique each time. I chose our pearlescent worsted yarn for this one. It's a gorgeous glowing single ply yarn, and it's a very soft blend of superwash merino wool and mulberry silk, so it gleams, it glows. It's a really unique yarn and just makes beautiful shawls. This shawl is a basic triangle shape. It has stockinette stitching here, the mosaic part, which I'll be demonstrating, and then some more stockinette. The cool thing too is that since this is an ever increasing triangle, you can adjust the size if you want it bigger or smaller. Mosaic knitting. You can see this technique here in this middle section of the shawl. It is so cool. It's a technique that uses multiple colors and slip stitches to create this really neat effect. Now the cool thing about mosaic knitting versus fair isle, which is stranded color work, is that instead of using 2 colors per row, you actually only use 1 color in each row, so it's very easy. The illusion of multiple colors per row is a result of the slipped stitches.
So sorry.
Another difference between mosaic knitting versus fair isle is fair isle, you'll find big floats or strands of yarn in the back. But with mosaic knitting, you don't have that. So yes, it's not a difficult technique at all, but the results are sensational. 3 things to keep in mind. Thing 1 is you're working 2 rows of each color. So you'll want to just pull your strands up the side of your work loosely so that you don't have a bunch of ends to weave in when you're done. Thing number 2 is this is definitely an easy technique to learn. So even if you're a beginner, please don't shy away from it. Thing number 3 is some people find that their mosaic knitting is a little bit tighter than their stockinette. So definitely do a gauge swatch first because that will give you some practice with the technique and it will let you know if you need to go up a needle size while you're working the mosaic section versus the stockinette section. There are a lot of different looks you can create with mosaic knitting. Today I'm going to show you the 8-row repeat that we used in this pattern. I've worked a row of knit stitches just to give me a foundation upon which to work, and now I'm going to show you row 1 of the mosaic pattern. With color B, you're going to knit the first 3 stitches, purl across, and then knit the final 3 stitches. Okay, I'm going to knit 3 stitches, and then purl all the way across until there are just 3 stitches left, and then we're going to knit those. The reason we have 3 stitches on each end that are knitted is that is going to form our garter stitch border along both edges of the shawl. All right, when you get to 3, you're going to knit those. So that's row 1. All right, row 2. You're going to knit the first 3 stitches, then you're going to make 1 right, then you're going to slip 1 with yarn in back, knit 1, slip 1 with yarn in front, knit 1, repeating that across until you have 3 stitches left, and then you're going to knit those 3 stitches. Okay, row 2 with color C, we're going to start by knitting 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to make 1 right. So we're going to pick up that bar between the stitches from back to front, and then we're going to knit it. Okay, then we're going to slip 1 with yarn in back. So leave your yarn in the back and slip 1 purlwise, meaning your needles are facing each other, like that. Okay, then you're going to knit 1. Then you're going to slip 1 with your yarn in front. So bring that to the front, and same way as you did before, slip that, next stitch. Move your yarn to the back, knit 1, and you're going to repeat those four stitches across until you have 3 stitches left. So slip 1 with the yarn in back, knit one, slip one with the yarn in front, knit one, and then you're going to knit those final 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Row 3 with color C, you're going to start by knitting 3, and then purl 3, slip one with yarn in front, repeating that across. Purl that final stitch as soon as you have just 4 stitches left on your needles, and then you're going to knit the final 3. Okay, row 3 with color C, start by knitting your first 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then you're going to purl 3, slip one with yarn in front. So purl, 2, 3, slip one with your yarn in front. Then you're going to repeat that across, so let's do it again. Purl, 2, 3, and slip one with the yarn in front. Then finish by purling, and when you have just those 3 stitches left, you knit them. 2 and 3. Okay, row 4. You're going to knit 3 and then make one right. Then you repeat across, knit 3, slip one with yarn in front. Then when you have 4 stitches left, you knit those 4. Okay, row 4 with color B. You want to pull color B up the side loosely, and we're going to start by knitting 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to make one right. So again, find that bar between your stitches, pop it onto your left hand needle, and knit into the front. Okay, now for the part that we repeat across the row. We're going to knit 3, slip one with yarn in front. So knit 2, 3, bring your yarn to the front, slip that next stitch. So repeat that across, knit 2, 3, bring your yarn to the front, slip your next stitch. Then you're going to finish by knitting that next stitch and the final 3 stitches, and you'll see we're forming a little garter stitch border on each side by knitting those 3 stitches. Row 5 with color B, you're going to knit 3, purl across, and knit the final 3 stitches. Now row 5 with color B, start by knitting the first 3 stitches, of course, 3, and then purl across until you have just 3 stitches left. So let's go ahead and do that. Now obviously your rows are going to be longer than mine. I just have this small swatch to show you today. Okay, knit those final 3, 2, and 3. So there's row 5. Row 6 with color C, you're going to knit 3 and then make one right. Then you repeat across, slip one with yarn in back, knit one, slip one with yarn in front, knit one, till you have 5 stitches left. Then you're going to slip one with the yarn in back, knit one, and then knit those final 3 stitches. Okay, now for row 6 with color C. Drop color B and pull color C loosely up the side. Start by knitting those first 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to do a make one right. So pull that bar up between the stitches, knit into the front leg, like so. Then here's the part that we're going to repeat across. Okay, you're going to slip one with yarn in back, so leave your yarn back here and slip the next one. Then you're going to knit one. Then you're going to slip one with yarn in front, move the yarn to the back and knit it. Repeat that across. So slip one with yarn in back, knit, slip one with yarn in front, knit, and then when you get across and you have just 5 stitches left on your needle, you're going to slip one with yarn in back, knit one, and then you guessed it, you're going to knit the final 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, row 7 with color C, you're going to start by knitting 3. Then you repeat across, purl 1, slip 1 with yarn in front, purl 2 until you have 6 stitches left. Then purl 1, slip 1 with yarn in front, purl 1, and knit those final 3 stitches. Okay, row 7 with color C, start by knitting 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to repeat across, purl 1, slip 1 with yarn in front, purl 2. So purl 1, slip 1 with yarn in front, and purl 2. 1 and 2. Again, purl 1, slip 1 with the yarn in front, and purl 2. 1 and 2. All right, when you have 6 stitches left on your needle, you're going to purl 1, slip 1 with yarn in front, purl 1, and then knit the final 3 stitches. And 3. Row 8 with color B. Again, you're going to start by knitting those first 3 stitches, make one right, and then you repeat across, knit 3, slip 1 with yarn in front until you have 6 stitches left on your needle, and then you're going to knit those final 6 stitches. Okay, now for row 8 with color B. We're going to start by knitting 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to make one right. So pull up that little leg, knit into that. Then to repeat across, we're going to knit 3, slip 1 with yarn in front. So knit 2, 3, slip 1 with the yarn in front, bloop, yarn to the back, knit 2, 3, slip 1 with the yarn in front. Then when you have 3 stitches left on your, or 6 stitches left on your needle, you're going to knit those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there you have it. That is how you work the 8-row repeat for this mosaic knitting pattern. If you would like the written version of this pattern, I will pop the link to that in the description below for you. I hope that in some way this tutorial was helpful for you. I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel, and if you would like free knit and crochet patterns and a lot more exciting things, be sure to sign up for email updates at expressionfiberarts.com. All right, thanks again. Have a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye-bye. Results are sensational.
We don't have anything first.
Oh, but we have to. Okay. Slip in the back, knit 1, slip in the front, knit 1, 2 stitches below the marker. Those 5 stitches left, slip 1 with yarn in back. I will try.
No, we're not doing this on purpose.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
No.
I don't know what that was. Then you're going to repeat across, purl 1, slip 1 with yarn in front, purl 2. Till you have 3 stitches left before your marker. So then you're going to purl 1, slip 1. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to treat it like a Christmas. We're going to treat it like a Christmas gift, and that's a wrap.